It's been a couple of months since I did a review on any Tops knives. Well, I'm glad to be breaking the silence in this video. We're going to be taking a look at the Desert Sun. Stick around. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for stopping in for a visit. I hope you find this video helpful and resourceful. Let's get rolling. I was a bit of a man on a mission with this particular knife review because I've had my eyes on this knife for a long time, and there's a lot of reasons why I want to talk about it. So I reached out to Tops Knives to partner with them because I had a very specific type of review in mind for the Desert Sun. Let's take a look at it. This is just a gorgeous little fixed blade. The total length is 6.63 inches with a 3.38 blade length. This comes with a Hunter's Point blade shape. It's got the 1095 powder coated steel on it with these micarta scales. This was designed by the Tops team. And you gotta love a good Tops Kydex sheath. This has serious lock-in retention, and it's got the clip on the back that swivels. You can carry it any direction that you like. This is a 3.38 inch blade, but it's 3 inches of cutting space. The Desert Sun is an all-purpose blade. It's one of those blades that you can carry with you everywhere. The reason why I reached out to Tops Knives in regards to this blade is because I want to serve the minimalist. Okay, there's a lot of people out there who like to carry minimal blade. That's why the CRKT Minimalist is so popular. There's several others, such as the Clinch Pick. There's a lot of blades out there that are very much of a minimalist style, and there's a lot of people who only want to carry those types of blades, and they have their reasons why. One reason is a lot of people are just looking for something that's easy to carry that they don't have to feel. Another reason would be finding something they can legally carry. And let's face it, a lot of the knives that we love, we can't carry concealed legally if we're really trying to be by the book. And you know, you may think, I don't care about being by the book, and that's fine. I understand that mentality. I totally get it. That's okay until something comes up and then you come under question. And then there's the issue of open carry. You can open carry most any blade in a lot of states, but a lot of people don't want to do that. I'm not always in the mood for that. When we look at the purpose of this design, you know, this is a multifunctional type of blade, but that curve there makes it very easy to skin small game and just doing day-to-day tasks such as cutting rope. And although small, in the context of self-defense, you've got a strong, sturdy fixed blade. And many would put this in a category of a last-ditch knife. So my main goal with this video is to put something in front of the minimalist that they can have as an option, because this carries very nicely, and I want to show you a few things. Before that, I want to throw out a friendly reminder to go out to Tops and check out their apparel. They've got all kinds of great looking hats like this and some really cool tees. How'd you like that little commercial? Tops didn't put me up to that. I just figured it'd be pretty cool. The first thing that drew me to the Desert Sun is the length, 6.63, which makes for a very comfortable horizontal carry. I have noticed with my particular frame, now everybody's got different hip sizes and all that kind of stuff, but for me, up to about a 7 1/4 is all I find comfortable horizontally. Anything bigger than that starts to feel excessive in the front. Now, not everybody's different. If you're a great big guy, 7 1/2, maybe a little bit more might not even be a big deal. But if you've got a, you know, medium to average frame, you're gonna love the size of this blade. Here's what this looks like on my frame. That's so comfortable. Is there a downside to the blade? Well, I would say so. If you're a gigantic human being, you know, my glove size is large, so this is the handle. This is the handle in my large glove size. So imagine if your hand comes out to like right here, you may find this handle to be very small. Now, I got a good friend of mine who wears double XL gloves. He still liked the way it felt in his hand. So it's all going to come down to preference, but this may be too small for some people with big mitts. Another area that needs some attention is deployment. Now, it's easiest to pull it from the end this way, but a lot of people may not like that because they're afraid their hand will slip off. You can get up on this a little bit tighter this way and pull it. You just have to work with the deployment part of it because it does have a tricky deployment. It's not a big handle you can just grab and pull. You got to work with it. Some people like a solid fixed blade for up close work. You have jimping here and you do have good protection for the hand. You can get right up on what you're doing. You get a lot of control from this position. In the self-defense world, blades like this are often, as I said, referred to as last ditch or get off of me type of knives. There's plenty of self-defense knives out there that are small, like I think the TDI from Ka-Bar, Clinch Pick, CRKT Minimalist. The list just goes on and on. This would fall into that category based on its size. This is a similar size as, you know, a lot of the Cold Steel neck knives. But my friend, if you hold one of those Cold Steel neck knives in your hand, and then you hold this in your hand, and then you look at it up close, you'll understand the price difference. I couldn't always afford knives that were $100 and up, but when I could, I did know the difference, and I had a little more appreciation for them after I bought them. And those who are hung up on things being made in the USA, I get it, but it costs more. Back to the combatives. This will have a grab and slice effect to it. It almost looks like a little mini kukri. It's very subtle, but it's got that grab. It's going to be a very effective slicer because it will hook right here and pull and slice very easily. With the ice pick, you can get a good solid grip. You're going to have hand protection. Your hand won't slide down. Your hand will just engulf the handle, and you've just got like a firm grab on this if you need to do some up close piercing, but that's going to be very effective there as well. A lot of people go out and buy reverse edge knives, and that's cool because it's got its own feel to it, but you can take something like this and just as easily take the reverse position. This is not uncomfortable in my hand holding it this way either. You can also take your Desert Sun and rotate the clip and just clip this right to your pocket, do a pocket carry. It's very subtle. People would hardly see anything sticking up out of your pocket. And even if you wanted to just mount this on your side, it's just not one of those knives that's going to dig into you. It's a very compact, gorgeous little fixed blade that is very easy to take around with you. And that's what drew me to this blade. And that's why I wanted to put this in front of those who are looking for something just like that. You may say, Daniel, that knife is way too small for me. And I totally get that. There's no problem at all. There's just a lot of people out there looking for these types of blades. And I think this falls into the category with a lot of well-known other minimalist type of blades. I just felt like the Desert Sun needed to get some stage time. And that's why I reached out to Tops. I was like, send me that blade. I want to make a video on that knife. I want to put that in front of my audience for those who are looking for some other options. What do you think about the Desert Sun? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Thanks for watching. Take care.